about that. We'll see about
Well, either way, the corn industry in general, it's been around for as long as it's been around.
I know. Hey, I don't know. I want to speak for Andrew, but her old ass gravity's starting to take her out. All right, Father Time and them titties is starting to hang out. So we'll see. I mean, I know there's some old bitches be on OnlyFans and shit, so she might not age out, but that money going to take a dip though. What's up, y'all? Welcome to Exhausted Truth, where I am your host, and I'm very exhausted. I'm always having to tell the goddamn truth, but hey, someone's got to do it. All right, listen, no scripts, no pre-taping. We getting right into it. We are diving right in.
Unless Crystal or Per.
No, I don't do. I have morals.
Oh.
Gonna fucking...
Oh, we starting off like that, huh? Okay. She ain't they ain't greasing the wheels. Ain't no warm-ups. Ain't no, what do they call it? Eating around the tush, beating around the bush. Oh, they going right in.
I feel like it really just depends on what your morals
depend
are.
on anything.
Well, everyone has different morals, so
I don't know if you're aware.
It was personal, and I knew it was personal from the very beginning. She wanted every little OF bitch on this podium or at this table. She wanted them to know exactly how she felt.
That
I can hear you.
I just think it's very wrong.
Correct morals, and some of us don't.
Yeah, well, it just depends. Like, some people just have different morals, and that's just how it is.
I think it's morally okay to pop your
I do.
But that's your opinion and what you believe in.
And I don't live my life off of other people's opinions, so.
Yeah.
But
what are your guys' morals?
Everybody's
I feel like my
opinion.
morals is if I'm a good person and I treat people with respect, and if I choose to do what I want to do with my body, then that's
Go for
myself.
it.
But I'm not a bitch or anything like that. So that's at least my morals.
So basically how you treat
That's probably
No one
subjective.
said that you were a bitch.
Yeah, you are being
your
rude. I'm saying you're being a
energy
bitch.
is radiating.
But it's okay, because not all of us can do it, because not all of us look like that. So
Okay, your pussy.
Bro, when women get to bickering, it just sounds like a bunch of noise all just blended together. I can't make out one fucking word from any of the individuals. It's just
What does the look of
have a lot to
anyone
say
have
about this,
anything
but I'm
to do
gonna-
with selling your?
it's okay. That's
Have
definitely
you seen
it.
the way you look? I don't
For
know.
clarification purposes,
What is
like
that
I just
supposed to
just
mean?
step back.
Doesn't
Just
every
let them
single
go.
woman
Just let
walking
them
the
go.
planet, well, depending on what we define as a woman, I don't want to get in trouble. Have a
Yes,
Does that make
exactly.
Wow, great point. Astute point, Cambridge or Nottingham or whatever.
Yeah,
Love
because,
that. Well done.
you know, one thing I'll say is I admire the bravery. Like,
Thank you.
Because I personally could never do that. I would be so I'd feel insecure.
Wait, bravery to do what?
Well, it's in
To
in
get-
a sense,
get
in a
railed
way, you've
by
got to be
random
pretty
dudes
fucking
on
ballsy
camera.
And
Extremely.
sorry to swear again, Brian. And brave, like to be able to. I personally feel as a woman, it's not natural to.
Hey, she need to just spit that shit out. Stop trying to. You ain't no way you're gonna be able to say what you need to say and then worry about people's feelings at the same time. What's more important, your truth or people's feelings? You better get one of them straight right off the rip and then address the rest later. All right, just say it. You don't think it's proper for a woman to be spanking her monkey in front of millions and millions of men for them to just see, all willy nilly like that.
I feel like
Say it.
everybody
Expose myself on camera to potentially millions of men.
Exactly.
Clarification
Thank
purposes are
you.
very natural. So that's what I mean. It takes, I guess, some bravery to or something.
Yeah, but hang on. By that metric, wouldn't it be brave to be a serial killer?
But we're not doing that, so that doesn't even make sense. It's a
I
completely
mean,
different
there's-
topic.
There's not. There's
Question. Let me ask her the question.
There's not that much
Wouldn't it be the
difference.
case? Hang on. Wouldn't it be the case by that metric that it would be brave to be a serial killer?
Yeah, actually, Andrew, you're completely right, and I think I didn't word it correctly. What I mean is, it takes some kind of there's something that. I basically what I'm trying to say.
Shamelessness?
Usually I articulate myself quite eloquently. I couldn't do it. That's what I'm trying to say.
And if
It's
you can't
something
do
that-
it, then that's exactly something that I
But-
feel like other people shouldn't judge what other people do with their lives, because it's their lives.
Don't get me wrong. I could do it, but I wouldn't. want to do it.
She couldn't live with herself, is what it is.
It wouldn't feel natural to me.
And that's fine.
And but I also just don't want to be like, slammed for like being mean to girls who do OnlyFans, because at the end of the day, there's the millions and millions of men who are paying for this.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Not
so-
everybody knows what people go through in their lives and the reasons why things.
Brother, what is this bitch right here? I guess a couple bitches got their tits out, but this one right here, bro, she don't even know what they talking about. She just came on here for some advertisement.
Happen.
Come on, dog.
I just think that sex
Come
has
on.
been sold since the beginning of time.
True, it's
since
the
men
oldest
have
profession.
came onto
And
this
everybody's
planet.
gonna have sex anyway, so it's like if someone chooses to do it a certain way that they feel like they want to do it, I
And
don't feel like
we
it
don't
does
only just sell
respect
sex,
people's
but we
morals.
sell
But do you understand
Like
the
morals is a crazy thing to say.
morals? But do you understand the damage that you're doing to society? Because do you understand that now men are no longer hunters?
Well, they were.
Oh, men's brains are rotted. Right? Just rotten, just look like fucking dried up sponges. Oh, it's bad, bro. Men just
already gonna do that anyways because like I said, it's already been there.
Men no longer are hunters, and they no longer like go and whatever. Let's say go up and ask a girl for a drink in a bar, because they can just sit behind a screen.
Nope, that time's
and
over.
They can do whatever and look at girls like you, and it's kind of it's just ruining humanity, in my opinion.
People have always watched corn, and it's been around since forever. Even the pirate movies, like it's always been a thing. So, for example, OnlyFans just made it a platform so that girls cannot be scammed by people that are directing and doing things like corn and stuff like
Pimps.
that. It was a platform for women to take their own and to be able to be like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get what I want out of it, and not be controlled and abused in situations like in the corn industry.
Sorry, and no disrespect, I didn't know that corn, or whatever we're gonna say it, I didn't know that had been around for, what did you say, thousands of years?
Yes, it's been around for.
With their cameras that long ago?
Whenever there was cameras, people were making movies like that since the beginning.
So do you not think that now it's becoming exponentially worse? So
I feel like at the end of the day, everyone.
I think the earliest renditions of this, there might have been like artwork, motherfuckers sketching naked chicks and shit, but I think it really started kicking off with still images, right? Because they would just have these still image movies where they would just have one after another after another. I mean, that's all videotape is anyway, right? It's just frames, just quick frames, one after another after another. They're all like, in a sense, it's all still images just moving real quick. So I don't think it happened as far back as she said, but I could be wrong. I didn't know my history on how far back porn or corn. Shit, YouTube gonna try to get me demonetized. I ain't even monetized. Fucking, but
That's the whole point of like everyone in life, that's what you do is you mate. So if people like, it's already a thing that happens. So for me to just want to be able to do or make something from that when it's already happened anyways, I'm already being sexualized.
However you
wherever I
sleep at
go,
night, whatever
I'm
makes
taking
you-
my stand for it. Like
You're
you're gonna sexualize me
capitalizing on-
anyways, okay, so that I'm gonna get my money off of it, because no matter what, you're gonna do that to me, no matter what.
I understand you and I hear you, but every single woman around this table gets sexualized when they walk down the street by men, and I don't think every single woman around this table has
that's a choice.
decided to spread her legs on camera.
Can
Well,
I
that's
ask
a
you a
choice.
question, and don't take this offensively?
I'm not.
When you go out and DJ, right, and you're out there and you're spinning on the
touch my
table, what type of outfits do you wear? Can I ask
I
that?
wear like a t-shirt, some denim shorts, a bandana, and headphones.
Is it kind of sexy and appealing? And do you think, do you have viewers?
I try to make my image look like quite like more interesting,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't dress like extremely provocatively.
But sexy, right? And that will bring people, if I'm doing...
There's a
Bitch,
difference
you
between
grasping at
dressing
straws.
sexy because you have a talent and you are a DJ, and just only
So what we're
being
saying
able
is
to
we're
use your sexuality.
capitalizing.
No, this is what she's trying to say is that she's trying to point out the fact that the DJ uses her sex appeal to gain more to gain a bigger following, right? It's the same thing of like if you watch like WWE or something, right? They're gonna dress more provocatively to try to amass that type of audience because it just draws more. It just does, right? But there's a difference between that, and again, even for some people, that's too far, right? And that's fine. That is somebody's line. But there's a difference between that and butt ass naked and you spanking your shit and rubbing your pussy for these dudes to watch on the internet. is different, right? One of them is you still have clothes. The other one, you have 0 clothes. How is that not different? Come on now. And that's the thing too. She is using her sex appeal to just draw more people to her actual talent, which is DJing. You're just using sex. That's it. There's no bigger picture to it. And again, I understand that's still somebody's line, but she's trying to lump the two in together, and I just won't. I ain't having it.
We are capitalizing on being sexualized. And OnlyFans, like she was saying, OnlyFans is around. It's going to be around, right? It's not going anywhere. And I'm not going to miss that bread.
Well, we don't know that
Exactly.
for a fact. But can I ask you a question?
At least she's
Well,
on.
If you did
we'll
it-
see about that. We'll see about
Well, either way, the corn industry in general, it's been around for as long as it's been around.
I know. Hey, I don't know. I want to speak for Andrew, but her old ass gravity's starting to take her out. All right, Father Time and them titties is starting to hang out. So we'll see. I mean, I know there's some old bitches be on OnlyFans and shit. So she might not age out, but that money going to take a dip though.
So it's not just going to go away.
I'm going to keep interrupting me. Can I ask you a
Well,
question?
you haven't given anyone else the time to talk. I'm not interrupting you. I was in the middle of saying something too. Your statements are very long, so people don't get a chance to actually say something.
I did want to say something. I'm sorry. I wanted to ask you, just for clarification purposes, where do your morals come from? Are you Christian? Are you...
Morals in the sense of everyone talks about, power, empowerment of women, and like, is that the real definition of it? That's
no,
the notion of it. I don't think it's morally okay.
No, I'm not asking
And
like
those are
your
my
morals. I'm asking where they come
Those
from.
are my opinions. No, it doesn't have to be a specific religion. It's my personal preferences. Those are my opinions.
No, that's fine. Do you
And
know where they were
based off
sourced from?
of comments that came from here, it's bitchy. If you guys don't care about other people's opinions, isn't it kind of hypocritical and rude for you to say
It was-
my
I didn't say that.
opinions are bitchy?
It was the way you said it. You're like, I have morals.
Doesn't matter.
Like,
Doesn't matter.
No one's sitting
If
here
those are
coming
your
at you for what you're doing.
Those are your opinions.
Okay, cool, and that's your opinion, and that's
My
your own
opinions
opinion.
are my opinions. You don't have
Right.
any right to sit there
and
and
she's,
classify
and you
them
know,
as
she's
bitch.
well-educated person. So my question...
I'm not sitting here and bashing you. I'm just saying morally, that's not what I think is okay.
Okay, well, you didn't state it like that. You said,
I
I have
did.
morals. You didn't say my
does it
morals
matter how she
I have
says it?
morals to which I would not do that. I wasn't talking about you. I wasn't talking about her. I wasn't talking about your mother or her. Those are my morals, my opinions. I did not bash any one of you.
Okay.
But instead, you sat there and said, "Oh, what a bitchy remark to make." Like that's very, very rude.
Can I...
I'm
Okay,
not
well, I
upset at all
apologize.
by what you said. Like, I'm genuinely not
Yeah.
upset. I'm just trying to get to the core of it. Like, everybody has somewhere where their morals were sourced from, right? Whether it be a religion, whether it be from their parents, and their parents had a specific reason for it. Do you, like, have a source in your head, or you're just like, this is stuff I've picked up over life?
It's just, I think, like, sex intimacy is, a very vulnerable aspect to any type of individual, whether, like, whatever background you come from, whatever religion you come from. So those are my morals based off of how I perceive it. No judge, no shame to others. Those are just my opinions.
Okay.
Since this is a podcast about talking and discussing differences, I
just feel like it was the
I
difference-
just didn't know I would have gotten a remark as, that's a very
Well, it was the
bitchy
way that you said it.
comment.
You said, I have morals, not these
Yeah,
are
those
my
are
morals.
my
It was the
morals. I
statement,
have
though.
morals
It
in
wasn't.
which-
Okay,
Okay,
but
I'm
do you
gonna
not
let
hear
you
me
speak.
talking?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
speak.
What I'm saying is, you said, I have morals. You weren't like, these are my morals, so that's why I don't. You said, I have morals, stating that anyone else's morals aren't okay. That's what I got from
I
it.
never said other
Well, those
people's
statement, the way you
morals.
stated it, there's different states of things. So if you state it differently, then it
But Andrew over here has no problem with just saying, yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
will mean something else. But the way that you
I
stated
don't
it
need to
sounded like
state it
you were
in
saying
any
it
way.
specifically
If
like
you're
that.
Why are you
going to
getting so
perceive
triggered
it-
by what she said? It's
I'm
her
not getting
opinion.
triggered.
If you are going to perceive it that way, that's a personal problem.
One at a time. Let's start with chair 7. And then you guys, you can kind of hash this out.
That's based off of your perception. If you are going to understand my statement that way, that's a personal problem. I did not say other people. I did not say this person, that person. I said my morals, X, Y, and Z. So I don't understand why you're perceiving this assumption that I said this, and this to the point where you get offended and say that my opinion is bitchy. That's kind of very rude.
You didn't say my morals. You said
did
I
say
have
I
morals.
have
There was
morals.
two
I'm
different
talking about
statements.
my
I'm literally
morals.
talking and you're talking over me.
But I'm
So I
talking
give you the
about
time to
my
speak and you can't give me the time to speak?
Yeah, let her respond. Let her respond.
Like-
That's fair.
You're sitting here saying, you're like, I don't do OnlyFans because I have morals. You're stating that everyone else's morals don't matter. You're not saying that's my morals, so I don't do it. I wouldn't have said anything if you were like, well, those are my morals. I'd been like, okay, that's understandable, but you're like, I have morals. So that's an attack.
It's not an attack to anyone. Those are my morals.
I'm just saying it's the way that you stated it. So maybe just like if you stated it differently, it would have came across differently.
In any way, I have
Okay.
morals that are
I'm done
to
talking
me.
about this.
Those are my morals, and I
Because
stand
literally
by
every time
them.
I'm talking, you interrupt me, and then
Yeah,
you get mad
because
about me
you're going
interrupting
through
you.
the
I mean,
assumption.
hang on. To be fair, she did let you finish that last point.
I
without
did.
jumping in. That is the case.
Those are
Now,
my
Caroline,
morals.
I see you got your hand up. You guys don't have to raise your hand. It's only if the table gets so like insane with crosstalk. That's kind of when I'll break it up. But
Hey, that's the video. All right. Listen, man, that's how like it's crazy, bro. Cause like you got to stand on what you do, right? She started that with no, because I have morals, right? And I could totally see where someone could perceive that, right, as being like, oh, so you're saying we don't have morals, right? Yeah. And this is a simple just misunderstanding, you know, and she's like, well, I didn't mean it that way. I'm saying this, right? And then the other one's like, well, you could have worded it differently. And then she's like, I don't have to word it differently. This is how a simple misunderstanding just turns into a whole. And again, I personally think she was trying to make a statement to the other females there. I just think that she likes to, you know, kind of sit on the fence. She spoke her truth, but you know, she didn't fully go all in, because if you've seen Andrew, he was like, yeah, that's exactly what I mean. I mean, it's that everything has, you know, every action has a reaction, right? And there are consequences. If we live in a world where most of the civilization thinks that, you know, provocative and beyond provocative, full blown prostitution and being a corn star is, if this is what society deems is okay, then that's just what it will be, right? But unfortunately for these women, we still have a society where that is still looked down upon. And yeah, men are going to judge you on that. If a man finds out that's what you do, right? And it's funny because they'll point to the men that watch this shit and they're like, well, these men say that this, and this. These are the same men that if they were to ever get a chance with you and you were to become a thing, they wouldn't want you doing it no more. Look how, see how fast one of these motherfuckers who enjoy watching you, if you were their girlfriend or whatever, I bet you they wouldn't want you doing it no more. I'm not here to say, listen, I am one of those hypocrites. I'm one of the hypocrites. I ain't paying for no bitches OnlyFans. That ain't happening. But have I watched adult videos? Of course. But my point is that I wouldn't want my woman doing it. I wouldn't want my daughter doing it. I wouldn't want anyone in my family. And you call it a hypocrite. I'm not going to say I'm not. What you want me to do about it? But yeah, anyway. I wonder how long it would have taken them to come to some type of resolution or conclusion, right? They was never going to agree with each other. Not never. Anyway, until next time, y'all, that's my time. And peace out.